these are characteristics. So mode of speaking, like I was telling, the way of speaking of saw to you, and I explained the way of speaking ho. So those were the mode of speaking, or me, or we can say characteristics of letters. So that were just some examples I gave to you from these two letters. Now there are two types, compulsory and temporary characteristics. It is clear by the name that compulsory characteristics are mandatory, are necessary to be performed in the letters. For example, if we don't pronounce these two letters heavy, then it's a mistake. We're not pronouncing a compulsory characteristic. Similarly, if we don't pronounce "ford" with continuing of breath and continuing of sound, that will be a mistake as well of not pronouncing the compulsory characteristic. Some of the characteristics, they are just temporary. So their articulatory beauty will be impaired if we don't perform them. They are not like mandatory like the compulsory ones. So this is clear.
It's clear, Sheikh.
Excellent. Now the first type, compulsory, has further two types. First one is controversial, second one is non-controversial. So in Arabic they are called sifat lazima, sifat ariza. So compulsory means lazim. Lazim is mandatory, sifat lazima, and then ariza is temporary, like for temper, ariza, sifat ariza, and then controversial and non-controversial. So these are sifat lazim mutazada, sifat lazim ghair mutazada. So these are the names in Arabic. So just to clear the concept, so we learn in this way in Arabic with these Arabic words, but here inshallah we're going to learn with these words as well. Controversial, non-controversial. In controversial you will find the opposites of characteristics. If there is continuing of breath, there will be opposite with no continuing of breath. If there is a continuing of sound, you will find the other opposite with no continuing of sound. So it means there will be opposites in controversial, and there will be five pairs. In each pair there will be two characteristics. Clear, my brother?
Yes, it's clear, Sheikh.
For controversial characteristic, you just have to remember two things, that there will be five pairs like this one. In each pair, one characteristic is the opposite to the other one, and controversial characteristics have opposites. So these two things. So in each, if each pair will complete 29 letters of Arabic. For example, if one has 10 letters of Arabic, the other one will have 19 letters of Arabic, and it will complete 29 Arabic letters. So it means in each pair 29 letters will be completed, and each letter will have five controversial characteristics. For example, if ba was here, ba will not be here, so it means ba 1. In other pair, in ba there will be, it will become two characteristics. From third pair 3, from fourth pair 4, from fifth pair ba will get five characteristics. So in each letter there will be maximum minimum five characteristics controversial. These controversial characteristics, five in each letter. Clear, smile brother?
Yes, it's clear, Sheikh.
Excellent. Now in jahar and hums we discussed, so we'll just revise them today. Jahar is to express prominently. Jahar, to read letters very clearly, and the sound will be powerful enough to stop the process of breathing. That the voice, the sound of letters will be powerful in recitation, that it will stop the process of breathing. For example, if we take an'amta alayhim, in noon, memes, and ya, we're not continuing the breath. An'amta alayhim. So we read all these letters without continuing of breath, without the throw of air from mouth towards outside. So that is the example of jahar with strong sound and no continuing of breath. Clear, smile brother?
It's clear, Sheikh.
Excellent. Just recite the ayah so the concept will get clear.
Down.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
Excellent. Can you feel any continuing of breath in noon, meme, or ya?
Um, yes, not much.
Yeah, yeah, not much. It will be very
No,
little less
no,
breathing. But if we
no.
recite Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, when you pronounce ha sakin, just
No.
feel if there is continuing of breath.
There is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. There is
Excellent.
a continue.
Excellent. So that
But,
means that ha is from hums in which we
no,
continue the breath. So it will be
no,
to hide in vocalizing such letters. For example, the recitation should be weak, that process of breathing still continues on. So the voice is weak here, that's why breathing, the air is continuing here. And there are 10 letters in which we perform continuing of breath and they are hidden sounded. So 10 letters for hums in which we continue the breath, and those 10 letters are fahathahu with tha, shakhsun sakat. So these are all the letters. Now some examples of continuing of breath. Tabbat yada.
um, Tabbat yada.
Excellent. Now seen. Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Excellent.
Um,
And now similarly, we have done the example of fa with ha. We have done it ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Now let's do the example of fa. Afwaja.
Afwaja.
Now ha. Ihdina.
Ihdina.
Excellent. Very good. Now kha. So for kha, let me find an example.
Ukhdud.
Yeah. Ukhlud.
Ukhdud.
MashaAllah. Now sad. Ashab.
Ashab.
Excellent, very good. So these are some examples of hums in which we are continuing the breath, and we have done the example of jahar as well, an'amta, and similarly alayhim with no continuing of breath. Alhamdu, al in lam, we are not continuing the breath. Their voice is stronger. Rabbil alamin, lam again it's strong, continuing of breath. And so these are some examples of jahar and hums. The first pair, so see 29 letters has completed here. 10 letters for hums, continuing of breath. 19 letters for jahar, not continuing of breath. Is that clear, Ismail brother?
Yes, it's clear, Sheikh.
And mashallah, tomorrow we'll revise the next sifat in which we will learn where we continue the voice and where we don't. Today we learned about continuing the breath, the
Um,
air flow of air. Tomorrow it will be voice.